Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Well, in this video, I would like to share with all of you how are we going to apply swap boss, or also known as swap piece, in order to create a part in 3D solid modeling. All right. So basically, swap boss or swap piece falls under feature step. All right, and the icon command should be look like this lah. For the time being, it's off, okay, because we still do not have anything here, so it's still off. All right. So let's get started. So let's say I'm going to pick my top plane as my sketch plane, and before I proceed further, I just would like to inform that in order to create a part by using the swap boss or swap piece, you need to have two main parameters. Okay, two main parameters, which are the first one is known as path and another one is profile. Okay, so no matter how in SolidWorks for loft base or loft boss, swap base or swap boss command, we need to have these two parameters, okay, which are path, okay, path, laluan dia, path, and also the profile. So I will show to you later. So once after I already selected my top plane as my sketch plane, all right, and then I'm going to, let's say, pick a line. I'm, I'm going to create some sort like this. Okay. And let's say I'm going to create some sort of handle, okay, a handle, pemegang handle. So I'm going to indicate dimension. Let's say at this side, the length is, probably I'm going to make it 100 or maybe 60, 60. And then at this side, the length, let's say I'm going to make it 100. You can indicate or you can key in any dimension if you want to, right? So since this one is already black and it's already, parallel with this one, and even I already stopped it over here. So suppose that the length for this one should be the same with this one, which is 60. Okay, guys, for your information that in swap boss or swap path, it is not necessary to have a closed loop for the path. Okay, you can have an open loop like this. You can have an open loop like this for the path only. Okay, for the path. All right. So I'm going to add, let's say, fillet with 20 mm at this side as well as at this side. Once after confirm everything, okay, you have to remember that you have to exit. This is almost the same like loft, okay? So you have to exit from your sketch, all right? So this is your path. Why? Because nanti later on your profile dia akan lalu ikut laluan ni, and they will follow this path, your profile nanti, in order to form a part, all right? So once after I've already confirmed and I've already finalized that this is the path that I want, then it's time for me to exit from the sketch just by pressing this button over here, right? So this is my path, and even if you refer to the manager design tree over here, okay, there already appeared sketch one, which is this path. Okay, so now I'm going to create my profile. So since I already started here, okay, here, so I'm going to create my profile over here. And you have to remember that in order to create your profile, you you have to make sure that your profile must be uh, perpendicular to your path over here at the beginning here. At the beginning over here, you should make sure that your profile should be perpendicular, which is 90 degrees. Almost 90 degrees also should be no problem, okay? But you have to make sure that it should be 90 degrees, whereby it's all perpendicular to this line. You can create either at this point or this point for your profile. So let's say I'm going to create my profile at this point, right? So I'm going to make sure that I need to choose right plane. There you are. If I rotate a bit, as you can see over here, the plane is sitting down, okay, on this. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a bit, on this point, as you can see over here. There you are. Okay. Right. So that's why I choose my right plane as my sketch plane. So once after I already choose right plane as my sketch plane, so I go to sketch, and normal 2. Right. And then let's say at this endpoint just now, this point, at this endpoint, okay, I'm going to create a circle. So I'm going to create a circle here, and I'm going to indicate the dimension with, let's say I'm going to make it 6 mm, right? There you are. So this is my profile. Okay, this is my profile. This is my path. This is my profile, and my profile will follow this path in order to form a complete 3D solid modeling path. Right. So again, once after you already created your profile, you need to exit from the sketch. Okay, you need to exit from the sketch, same as what you did for the path just now. So I'm going to exit from the sketch. There you are. Now I already have two sketches, whereby sketch 1 belongs to the path, whereas sketch 2 belongs to this profile. All right. So now, once after I go to features, now we already can use this particular of command, which is swept boss or swept base. So click this one and make sure that you select sketch profile, not circular profiles, sketch profile. And for this, if you bring your cursor to here, okay, uh, there's a small prompt uh, which is it's indicate profile. So even if you refer to this icon or image, as you can see over here, the green color or the blue color also indicate the profile. So which one is profile? So this is your profile, right? Whereas for this one, if you just bring your cursor to here, okay, there's a small box which prompt path. So it means that even if you refer to your image here or the small icon here, it shows to you, this one, the green color or the blue color, this one, which is path. So this is your path, right? So you need to choose. You can pick any lines over here because it's a continuous line. So just click this one. There you are. Okay. So we're going to have some sort like this. Okay, and then click OK. Right. So this is how it looks like. Okay. Let's say this is a handle for whatever purpose. So you can create something like this. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you another one more examples. Let's say again, I'm going to pick my top plane as my sketch plane, and this time I'm going to create let's say a pipe. So I'm going to have like this, to have like that, and like that. Let's say a very simple file. Okay, a very simple, this one slanted a bit, so I'm going to redo a simple pipe, right? And let's see, I'm going to create or to indicate my dimension over here. Let's see, this is 150, and the angle between this line and this line is, I'm going to make it 125, whereas this one, the dimension is, I'm going to 150 as well. Same with the bottom one, like this, right? And then the angle between this line and this one, also I'm going to if let's say if it's indicated like that, it means it's over constraint, so I can't use the angle in order to make this line fully defined or fully contained. So what I need to do is that I just need to pick this endpoint to this on endpoint in order to create the height. So let's say I'm going to make it 100. Okay, the distance or the height between here to here, right? Okay, now I'm going to add my fillet. So I'm going to make it 20 from here to here. It's too small. Let's say I'm going to increase it to 40, about 40. Okay, just nice. Same as well as this one to this one. All right. So once after confirm, so this one you have to remember that this one is your path. That's what I did mention to you in our previous examples. So this is our path. So once after you already created your path, you need to exit from your sketch, right? And then I'm going to create a profile. You can create profile either at this point or at this point. However, since I already started this over here, so I'm going to start with my profile uh, at this particular of point. All right, so I'm going to pick right plane. Okay, right plane. It's my sketch plane. Okay, as you can see over there, this planes, okay, is sitting on exactly on this endpoint. So that's why I'm going to pick my right plane as my sketch plane. Then normal 2. And again, I'm going to create at this endpoint. Okay, at this endpoint. Okay, with a circle. I redo starting from here. Let's say a circle, and I'm going to indicate the dimension with, let's say again 6 mm. All right, and then this is representing my profile. So again, do not forget to exit from the sketch once you already created your profile. So I'm going to sketch from my exit from my sketch. There you are. So let's say I'm going to increase this one. I'm going to increase my profile. Seems to look like 6mm is quite small, so I'm going to make it, let's say 10 mm. Okay, 10 mm. There you are. All right. So exit. There you are. So it means that sketch 1, if you go to it, it should representing my path, whereas sketch 2 representing my profile. So now we can proceed with our swipe boss or swipe base. Just click this one and then make sure that you pick sketch profile. Which one is your profile? This one is my profile. Which one is your path? This is your path, right? And let's say, since I've already told you just now that I'm going to create a very simple part like this. So of course, definitely if you talk about part, there should be a hollow, okay, inside here, right? So I'm going to proceed for my shell, and let's say the thickness are just 2 mm. All right, show preview, and I'm going to eliminate or remove this surface uh, as well as this surface, right? Once after confirm, you just click OK. All right, there you are. So we make it hidden lines removal, or sorry, let's say wireframe. So it looks like that. Okay, so it's very straightforward. So you have to remember that in order, again, I would like to remind you here that in order to create swipe boss or swipe base, in order to create a part by using this particular command, you need to have two parameters, which are path and also profile. All right, okay, guys, so hopefully that you understand so far. Okay, I'm going to proceed with another one more examples. Okay, let's say, okay, let's say this time I'm going to put my front plane as my sketch plane, and I'm going to simply draw like this. Let's say I'm going to create a very simple plastic cup, okay, plastic cup, okay, cawan plastic, all right, and then I'm going to create my indicate my dimension. Let's see, over here is 200. The dimension I just simply put, okay, so uh, since this is an example, so I just simply put, so let's say this is 100, and let's see, this one is 55, whereas this one is, let's say I'm going to make it 15. There you are. So we already define or fully define or fully constrain our sketches over here, right? All these particular lines. So once after confirm, I'm going to proceed with revolve. Which one is our axis of revolution? This is our axis of revolutions. There you are. And of course, definitely I need to create a shell over here, a hollow features in order to get the inner side or the internal side of this cup, plastic cup. But before that, I'm going to uh, choose fillet, because I'm going to create fillet over here, whereby my probably this one is I'm going to make it 5 first. See how. Okay, I think should be okay, 5. Whereas for this one is I'm going to make it 3 mm for this edge. Okay. Okay, then later on, this will look like weird. Never mind. I'm going to edit this one sketch. Okay, I'm going to go to here. I'm going to expand this one here, expand this one, edit sketch. Why? Because I'm going to uh, increase this one to 60, so that the base will much more wider. Oh, I might put 65. Okay. So I just play around with the dimension. Okay. If you do have the exact dimension, it is much more better. Okay, I think it should be okay like this. So now I'm going to proceed with my shell, whereby let's say the thickness of this, the wall thickness of this plastic cup is 2 mm. Show preview, okay, and then I'm going to remove this top surface, right? There you are. Right. Okay. Now, guys, I'm going to proceed with uh, uh, swipe boss or swipe base command. So this is the time where I'm going to use this particular of command. So I'm going to pick this surface, okay, this surface, right, as my sketch plane, right? Then normal to. Okay, I'm going to have my path at the middle of these both lines. Since the distance from here to here is 2 mm, which is the thickness, okay, the thickness of this plastic cup, all right? So I'm going to offset with 1 mm, okay? Why? Because as what I mentioned to just now, I'm going to have my path for the swept boss or swept base at the middle of here. Therefore, I need to indicate 1 mm, whereby 1 mm from here to, okay, or from here to here. So it means that is, uh, as I mentioned just now, the path should be at the middle, which is over here. So you can pick either this outer line or the inner lines. So let's say I'm going to pick the outer line. It should be reverse direction. Okay, it should be like that, right? So now this is my path. Okay, my path. Okay, with 1 mm distance from the inside edge or the inner edge. All right. So once after confirm, if you still remember, once after I already created the path, I need to exit from the sketch. All right. There you are. And now it's time for me to create a profile. So I can use right plane. Okay, I can use right plane or front plane, because if you still remember, I did mention that your profile should be perpendicular to your path. And this path is a closed loop rather than just now. The previous two example which I've already showed to you, the path is an open loop path, but this time we're going to apply with closed loop path. Okay, so this is closed loop path. Okay, so once as you can see over here, once the orange color, it is actually our path. So now it's time for me to create my as I mentioned to you just now, my our profile. So I'm going to put, let's say, right plane as my sketch plane, whereby it should be perpendicular to this beginning of this profile. So right plane, sketch, normal to, and then I'm going to create, let's say, a small. I'm saying now, you have to make sure that the intersection symbol, there you are, the yellow symbol, that one is representing intersection point. So once after it's appear, you can click and just drag, and let's see, I'm going to indicate with this with 3 mm. Okay, 3 mm. There you are. So if I have a look, I think should be fine. You can leave it not fully constrained like this. Like, you can leave it blue color. Okay, not necessary to have in this case, not necessary to have fully defined like this. Okay, so once after confirm again, this is actually as what I did showed to you just now in our previous examples. This will representing our profile. So once after confirm, you just need to exit from the sketch, and then we can proceed with sweat boss. Okay, whereby which one is your profile, make sure you pick or you choose sketch profile. So which one is your profile? This is your profile. And which one is your path? This is your path. There you go. So once after click OK, and it looks like that. Okay, so just nice. So that's how you can play around, okay, or you can apply the sweat boss or sweat base in your 3D solid modeling in order to form or to create a part, all right, a 3D part like this. Okay, guys. So hopefully that you understand about how you can create the 3D solid modeling by using sweat boss or base. Okay, guys. So thank you for your attentions, and I will see you in our next few videos. Thank you very much.